Donald Trump claims Mike Pence also had conversations with Ukraine president. Once Pence transcripts released, Donald Trump made a surprise claim in his United Nations press conference Wednesday, apparently implicating Vice President Mike Pence in the Ukraine scandal.
Here's a summary of the article.
Donald Trump made a surprise claim in his United Nations press conference Wednesday, apparently implicating Vice President Mike Pence in the Ukraine scandal. Hours after the White House released a partial, reconstructed transcript of a phone call between Donald Trump and Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelensky, a transcript containing evidence that commentators called worse than expected. As the Inquisitor reported, Trump gave a rambling press conference at the United Nations in which he appeared to implicate his own vice president, Mike Pence, in the controversy over whether Trump pressured Zelensky to investigate his potential 2020 election opponent, Joe Biden. Trump spent a large portion of his United Nations press conference condemning the allegations about his attempted strong-arming of Zelensky as a hoax, and a witch hunt. But as he complained about the congressional investigation into the phone call, an investigation that as of Tuesday has become an official impeachment inquiry into Trump, Trump appeared to call for an investigation of Pence. "I think you should ask for VP Pence's conversation, because he had a couple of conversations also," Trump said in the press conference, as quoted by the news site Raw Story. In his conversation with Zelensky on that date, Pence says that he told the Ukraine president that aid to his country from the United States would be linked to Trump's great concerns about issues of corruption, as quoted by the Post. Loading. To what Trump was referring when he mentioned a second conversation between Pence and Zelensky remains unclear. In the transcript of the call between Trump and Zelensky, Trump also asks the Ukraine president to find out what happened with this whole situation with Ukraine, an apparent reference to his now imprisoned 2016 campaign boss Paul Manafort, who was convicted of financial crimes related to his previous work as a political consultant to former Ukraine strongman Viktor Yanukovych, who was ousted in a popular uprising in 2014.
This post received a score of 38,671, with an upvote ratio of 89%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Plot twist, Pence was the whistleblower.
Best twist ending ever.
Really good. But the Pence character won't bring very fiery dialogue. When that wall breaks down and the whistleblower is revealed, I want to see chest puffing and a cape waving in the wind. Oh my god. It was _______________________
Baron Trump.
Baron Hackerman Trump bringing down the House of Cards is the series finale I can get behind. Take notes DND, this is how you show run baby.
The expert. The wheels on the bus go thump thump thump.
Best way to make sure Republicans in the Senate stay on board against impeachment, implicate Pence and force a choice between the two of them, or President Nancy Pelosi.
Son of a bitch.
Even Nixon didn't turn on Agnew. This is insanity. Agnew resigned and entered a guilty plea to one felony count as part of a deal to avoid being charged with more. There was a witness who testified that they had delivered a $10,000 cash bribe to Agnew in his White House office as part of a stream of payoffs for corrupt activities Agnew had undertaken as governor of Maryland. Yep. And Nixon defended him the entire way. Even going so far as to send George H.W. Bush to commit obstruction of justice by attempting to pressure Senator Glenn Beall into convincing his brother, U.S. Attorney George Beall, to drop the investigation into Agnew. The entire Nixon-Agnew saga was completely mind-boggling. We're repeating a little bit of history here. Interested to see what Pence might actually have his hands in. Up to this point, Trump has been playing the part of Nixon and Agnew in his own little one-man production of All the President's Men.
It's incredible too that Agnew's and Nixon's criminal schemes were totally separate and independent of one another. A coincidence of crooks out for themselves who ran on the same ticket.
It's a party full of crooks. Has been since at least Nixon and never stopped being one.
I'm pretty sure Republican integrity died with Lincoln. Eisenhower was an abnormality.
Teddy was a good one. He left the party when he felt they had lost their integrity, and he even turned on Taft, whom had been a close friend. Edit, words.
Out with Republicans, let's give this bull moose progressive party thing a second shot. Holy shit. Trump consistently brings out this feeling in me of being completely shocked yet not at all surprised. It's a weird mind state. Stupidgate intensifies.
I think this was calculated. Trump is worried the Republicans will turn on him and choose Pence over him. If he implicates Pence, they have to remove both of them. This was a message to Republicans in Congress: fuck with me and I'm taking Pence down with me, and you'll get President Pelosi. Still interested? Edit: to be clear, I don't think Trump himself came up with this plan. He's not that clever. But maybe someone who is close to Trump but not Pence, who would lose their power under a Pence presidency, gave him the idea.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.